Don't call me Kim, ho. The fuck? Got good pussy, have them bust.
When I be posting these Caribbean TikToks, y'all be going crazy in the comments trying to tell what's right, what's wrong, what it's supposed to be. No, it's not this, that. Webster dictionaries and shit like that. Listen, I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. That's how I grew up. That's what I know. That's what I'm posting. It's never that deep. It's TikTok. It's a trend at the end of the day. Sit the fuck back. You're doing too much.
Your pussy magical, you do something to my soul. You're pretty and you're bad and you a right ball. Deep throat, the cocky, you make me eye roll. Like pole gone up in your tight hole. Me like scroll and see up on me iPhone. She send me a pussy picture, me go right home. Lock it up like stone. Your pussy feel like gold. Tight hole. Tight.
So this actually is kind of awkward. And that would be because persons on the island of Jamaica who are descendants of Indian indentured laborers, whether they be fully South Asian in appearance and genetics, or half or even a quarter, are referred to as Coolie, although those who are mixed with African are oftentimes referred to as Coolie Royal. This is very different from countries such as Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago, where such persons are regarded as Dougla. Now, really and truly, the only difference between Dougla and Coolie Royal is the language. Dougla is rooted in Caribbean Hindustani, whereas Coolie Royal is rooted in Patois. Considering the fact that Jamaica is a country where you're going to find more people speaking Patois than Caribbean Hindustani, you'll find that Coolie and or Coolie Royal to be the term of preference. The other aspect that plays into the Dougla Coolie conversation amongst Jamaicans, Guyanese, and Trinidadians is the amount of Indians that were brought to these countries respectively, and how they were distributed. Indians in Jamaica were brought 36,000 odd strong and were spread across the majority of the island, versus places in Trinidad and Guyana where the numbers were sometimes twice as much and they were sent to very concentrated areas. Whereas Coolie in Trinidad and Guyana very much refers to a person who is fully of South Asian ancestry, Coolie in Jamaica has evolved over time to not just refer to anybody of South Asian ancestry, but also South Asian phenotypes, specifically hair. It's also why you won't find really much pushback on Indian cultural traditions in Guyana or Trinidad. However, you will find it among some Jamaicans, i.e. folks saying that roti is not a Jamaican thing. I've also seen it play out in the opposite, where a Trinidadian once told a Jamaican that curry was not Jamaican food, while very much affirming that it was Trinidadian food. All that being said, let's just remember that the Caribbean is a very nuanced and diverse place, and although the roots in which many of us have our origins in might be very much the same, the winds that carried us and the soils that we were planted in are very much different.
At this point, I think it's safe to say the people of Trinidad is a cult, because the way they come crazy in these comments trying to force the word Dougla on me and any other Jamaican just because we rather be called Coolie because that's the term we use in Jamaica. We do not use Dougla in Jamaica. So whether, you know what I'm saying, you wanna, that's what you use, that's what you use. Don't try to come in my comments, that's what you are, this is what you are, that you're not a Coolie. Sweetheart, I'm not from Trinidad, never been there, never will go there, okay? So I'm gonna continue to call myself Coolie, and you're gonna continue to be upset. You're gonna continue to be upset. Y'all should really get paid for the way y'all go crazy in these comments, because I'm pretty sure you'll be paid a lot, because y'all are upset about a TikTok trend and a word that you guys did not create. Fuck.